walking, wind, water, drugs, go fever. By your powers combined, I am post-op fever. Post-op fever, he's a bad guy. Gonna make the third year scream, sweat, and cry. He's our worries magnified. He's killing us from the inside. Post-op fever, he's a bad guy. Gonna make the third year scream, sweat, and cry. Gonna give us differentials for students or otherwise non-essential. For this post-op fever. We're the third year students. Don't be one of us. Because all we do is freak out and make a fuss. Missing diagnoses is all we do. Any post-op fever, we say this to you. Stop pimping us on this.
Alright. Now that Stone's warmed up the crowd, and the narrators, now we'll begin. Ladies and gentlemen, to begin, we would like to thank the Department of Surgery. We have had a great time and we have learned so much. One of the most interesting things we have learned is that there is a very special relationship between the chief resident and his junior resident. A special relationship, but a fragile one. To demonstrate this, I ask you to consider Rich Webb and Jay Sexton. Two doctors who have come to learn from one another, depend on one another, and yes, love one another. However, this love can be challenged. I'll explain. One day on a rotation, Rich Webb walked into an operation where Jay Sexton was scrubbed in. Dr. Webb hoped to relay some patient information from the floor. He approached Dr. Sexton from behind and began delicately whispering into his ear. The usual form of communication between the two. However, this whispering was interrupted by a harsh accusation. "You think she's me, don't you?" It was Dr. Sexton from across the operating table, pointing out that Dr. Webb was not actually talking to Dr. Sexton, but to Jetta Rupert, a third-year medical student. An argument ensued. The following takes place the morning after.
Where's Jay? Why we must quarrel like this? I hope he's not mad at me. Has anyone seen him?
How come you look sad, Rich? It's about time to round, ain't it?
Oh, Dr. Strong. Jay, I don't know where he is. Have you seen him?
No, I don't know. You know, I think about how come, well, time to round. Go team. Let's ride.
Terrible. Just terrible. Where could it be? Oh, Dr. Copeland.
Call me for rest exam until I see this, and then, you know what I mean? You know, they still take my advice. Don't come to me for medical advice.
Slow down, I don't understand you. I never understand her. I never understand her. Oh no, it's terrible. Oh, thank God. You look like you're in a hurry, Dr. Liston. You know where Jay is?
Not now, Rich. I gotta go find a bunch of pictures of battleships for my MS3 ICU presentation.
Come back, please. This is the worst thing ever. Oh, thank God. Dr. Spina.
Hey, how you doing?
Dr. Spina, how are you? Ma'am, have you seen Jay?
No, I gotta go deliver these freaking donuts to the bariatric clinic.
That's bizarre. I feel so lonely. I hope he's not too upset at me. Oh, this is the worst. I feel so lonely. I miss Jay. I can't do anything without him. I miss Jay and I miss my friend. Lonely. I'm Mr. Lloyd. I have nobody to call my own. Jay. Listen, Jay. I know that guy. I know. I'm sorry, okay? I just want you to know in my heart, you're always 10 feet tall. I love you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The most interesting thing that we have learned. Not a lesson in anatomy, medicine, or surgical technique, but a lesson in love. A lesson not just for medical students, but for us all. Sincerely from the Uniformed Services University's MS3s, thank you.